I'm Omar. I'm a product specialist here at Tustin Mazda, and we're here today to review the 2023 CX-5 Select. Lauren, you've been interested in a new car for a while. It's been a long time since you bought a new car, right?
Yep, it has.
How long?
It's been 9 years, I think.
Wow. Lots of new technology that we're going to go over.
Yeah.
Very excited to go through it.
Cool. Let's do it.
So very bold, clean design, a classic, just timeless look, right? It's had a couple of refinements over the years, but very iconic look. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I love the grille. I think that's super cool. And I think to me this is like the perfect blend of sporty and practical. And I see these just everywhere. My friends have this car. My dad was looking at this car. I think it's a really iconic car, honestly.
It's Mazda's bestseller right now. I think you'll find out why it's like a lot of people's favorite. It's just the right size.
Yeah.
You can park it everywhere. Super fun to drive. Come around to the side. You mentioned it's very sporty, and that comes from Mazda's Kodo design. It's not a lot of lines. The whole idea is that you have something that, even though it's not in motion, is supposed to convey that, sort of like an animal that's ready to pounce. Here we've got your trunk. You've got advanced keyless entry, so the key doesn't have to leave your pocket or your purse. As long as it's on you, you've got access to it.
Nice.
All right, so that key's on me. There's a button back here that automatically unlocks.
That's really great when my arms are full of groceries and shopping bags and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly.
All my things.
Come a little closer. Lots of space here. Lauren, you mentioned you don't like to go to grocery stores a lot, right? It's like once a month, maybe.
I'm kind of like a get it all at once a month, and then shove it in the back.
Right on.
So
we
I need
want a
lots
lot
of space. Yeah.
Is this good enough, would you say?
I think so.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Typically, you'd see a little bit more. This is a cargo storage shelf, which is an added accessory by Mazda. We don't see it on a lot of them, but I think it's really cool, and I think I'd like to show it to you here. It's cool because you can take the things that you keep with you all the time, with you all the time. It adds a little bit of privacy because it sits right on top, but now you've got all those groceries that you could put underneath, and you don't have to worry about what you're squishing and what's going to get stuck. There's a spare under here.
Great.
The car does come with roadside assistance for 3 years, 36,000 miles, so if you don't want to touch the spare, roadside assistance is going to come out and do it for you.
That's great.
All right, there's a couple of additional storage cubbies on the sides for whatever you want.
Love it.
Any questions back here?
No, I think this is great. And I do love what you said about the privacy aspect too, because when this is down, this is kind of can cover up all of those things that you want to keep from the
all those
eyeballs
groceries.
of strangers. Yes, all those groceries. Exactly.
One more thing, your back seat, it splits into 3 sections. So it's a 40-20-40 split. You can drop down any section. If you're at the front, you can use the strap here in the center or the latch here on the side. If you're in the back and you don't have long arms like me, you can use these latches. All right, those will do the same job to release.
Nice.
The back seat also reclines, and I'll just show you this back here. Okay. So pull that latch, pull it back. And it doesn't look like a huge difference, but it helps a lot when you're trying to take a nap in the rain.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Sweet. So speaking of the back seat, let's hop in there. What do you think?
Okay, we're in the back seat. I am a long-legged individual, and I have plenty of leg space here. And there's nothing that I'm like hitting my foot against either when I'm back here.
Yeah, Mazda's done a really great job designing it back here. They push those rails to the outside, they raise the seat so you can kick your feet underneath. Again, there's nothing that you're going to disconnect, like you said.
Yeah.
Just plenty of space. I never have to ask anybody back here if they're good. They're good.
That's great.
There's a fold-down center armrest back here with a little additional storage.
Cool.
2 USB ports.
Nice.
These are both fast charging. There's 2 cup holders in the front, bottle holder in every door, front and rear, just so you know. But there's a little slot here so you could put a tablet or a phone, whatever you've got charging.
Okay.
If you've got kids, I know everybody's got an iPad these days, and so that's
true.
just what we're learning.
Yep.
Lucky kids. I used to carry like 50 books on my back.
I know, I just carried around dirt and sticks and just made do with that. And these, okay, so the windows too are the buttons back here, right? Okay, great. Lovely.
You want to go to the front of the car?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do it. First impressions?
Very nice, very spacious. Love the dash here. It feels very roomy. I can see everything. Yeah, I'd love to know more about all the controls and things up here.
You bet. Let's get you situated. So I had you mess around with the seat a little bit, but just want to point out, this is a powered driver's seat. It's manual on the passenger side. This is just one step up from the base, and the car's really well equipped off the bat. So, power driver's seat, you can adjust height, distance, the angle of your back. You've got lumbar support as well. All right. All right, go ahead and turn it on. And look at your mirror real quick.
There's that blind spot monitoring.
That's right. Are you familiar with the system?
Yes, my Mazda does have blind spot monitoring.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, little known fact, we invented it.
No way.
Yes.
Really? Oh my gosh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's on the internet if you don't believe me.
Nice. I believe you.
Just wanted to show you that. It's just a test light that comes on when I turn the car on.
Very cool.
But like you said, very spacious. So sit in your natural driving position. Just take a quick look where your mirrors are, where things are, buttons that you have to reach for.
Yeah.
Climate control dials. Your hand right here is falling right on the infotainment system controls, right?
Yeah.
So that's the whole idea, is it's ergonomic. You're not reaching ahead, floating, trying to find whatever on a touchscreen.
Right.
You've got, what do we call it, tactile feedback. So if you've got a list of a few items, right, you know you've got a couple of clicks to go and you're right there.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, cool.
Apple CarPlay is standard, Android Auto is standard. What kind of phone do you have?
An Apple.
Okay, cool. So pretty easy, plug and play. Both devices has to play with each other. You say absolutely and you're good to go.
Cool, nice. Okay, so then when we're talking about what's going on my driver's side, what should I know about all this stuff here?
If you want to take a look at your steering wheel controls and your dash dials, you've got your tachometer on the left with the gear indicator on the bottom. Real quick, I just want to tell you there's 6 real gears in this transmission.
Oh,
it's
cool.
not a CVT. We do not do that.
Okay.
All right. Speedometer right in the center. Information panel on the right is going to give you a few different screens. So your fuel gauge is down at the bottom, but the top will cycle through. You see that info button at the left thumb of your steering wheel?
Yep.
Cool. If you want to press that, we're going to cycle through a couple of screens. So there's a compass with your range, and that's how far you can go on the gas you have.
Okay.
Press it again. There's trip A, trip B with their respective fuel efficiencies, a service reminder,
Nice.
and then back to that iActive Send screen.
Cool.
That one's going to show you your safety features as they're going off. So like your blind spot monitoring shows up there, even though you're going to look at your mirror anyway. Your lane departure warning with lane keep assist will show you if it's active. Your radar cruise control, this is where you can say, this is the distance that we want to respect.
Okay.
There's 4 preset distances. I don't know what they are. I say try it live. Creep your way up, see what you're comfortable with.
Yeah, that's
I know
great.
there's a numerical value, but you know.
Yeah, but it's great that it's customizable so you can put it to however you're comfortable with.
There's a cluster of sensors back here. There's a camera for your lane departure warning, the lane keep assist. There's a sensor for your automatic wipers, and there's another sensor back here for your automatic headlights.
Wow, so headlights and wipers are automatic.
Right, so during the day, you'll have your daytime running lights on. Everybody can see you.
Okay.
As soon as it gets dark out, your full-on headlights turn on. Your lights turn on in the rear. Again, you don't have to think about it. It's just for maximum visibility.
That's super nice.
Then your wipers, I know we don't get a lot of rain in California, but if you leave that on, you don't
the
have to
one
think about
day
it.
a year that we do.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
So you leave it on auto. If it starts raining, they're going to start to wipe.
Okay.
If it starts to storm, they're going to start to wipe harder.
Cool. Nice.
Your screen is pushed forward, so it's a little bit closer to you. You can see it better. But it's out of your line of sight, so you can still see over the hood.
Okay.
Right?
Cool.
If you come on down, there's a display here, so it shows you exactly which one of your friends isn't buckled up.
Okay. So I can
Or-
yell at them.
What's your dog's name?
Archie.
Archie.
Yeah.
When Archie's here, and Archie can't set off an airbag because he weighs 8
pounds?
pounds,
Yeah, he's a little guy.
this display is going to show you right there.
Okay, cool.
All right. Dual zone climate control. You can pick your temperature. I can pick mine. Heated seats for both of us.
Nice.
3 different settings. I think the 3rd setting is just a little bit too toasty for me, but it's just right for my pizza.
Nice.
Next to the shifter, you've got a sport mode.
Okay.
Toggle that on. It shows up on the dash.
Yep.
All that does is hold the lower gear for longer.
Okay.
So you're going to feel the engine rev higher, but it's going to give you more torque. It gives you more control. A little bit more fun.
Yeah.
It eats more gas, but it's more fun.
Yeah, that's great.
All right. A little further back is your parking brake. Think of it just like the old school lever.
Okay.
Right? So on your Mazda 3, you pull it up, that means it's on.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you pull this up, that light turns on, the dash confirms. To deactivate, the car has to be on, your foot has to be on the brake. So put your foot on the brake,
Okay.
set that lever down.
There you go. And I felt it in the brake that it was releasing
There
from
you go. So now it's disengaged.
Cool.
And then just behind it, this is a feature that I forget about. Auto hold is really nice if you're in stop and go traffic. And oh, you know what? Here I am, toasting myself. So auto hold is really nice if you're in stop and go traffic. Let's say really great in drive-thrus. If it's vacation time, everybody's out here in Southern California and they're all traveling 2 hours away, which turns into 6 hours, right?
Yes.
So stop and go traffic, you turn that on. Every time that you come to a complete stop, it's going to hold the brake for you.
Oh, that's great.
So you're not sitting there with your ankle flexed.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that's nice because, you know, all the traffic and stuff here.
Exactly. So leave that on. It just holds the brake for you until you tap the accelerator, and it's nice and gentle so the car doesn't lunge forward.
Nice. That's really cool.
Yeah. You've got storage under your armrest. This little tray comes out.
Okay.
There's 2 USB ports. Both of them will handle the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's an SD card slot if you ever want to have onboard navigation.
Okay.
And then there's additional power here. There's another socket under the AC controls, and there's another socket in the hatch.
Nice. That's great.
Plenty of power. Today we drove CX-5 Select, and Mazda offers 8 packages to fit your wants and needs. The Select starts at $29,300 and maxes out with the Turbo Signature at $40,600. To learn more about what these trims have to offer, visit MazdaUSA.com or check them out for yourself at Tustin Mazda and Huntington Beach Mazda today. If you want to stay up to date on all of Mazda's latest models, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel where we upload every Tuesday and Thursday to keep you informed so you can make the best buying decision for your specific needs. Did you have fun?
I had so much fun, yeah.
You like it?
I do, yeah. So this car, I think it fits all my needs with the extra space and the roomy back seat and just being a reliable, awesome car. Yeah, I'm super happy with this car.
I think it's perfect for you, but you had to be the one to say it.
I did.
All right. I want to give a quick shout out to Patterson Autos for letting us use the facilities here at Tustin Mazda. If you want to buy a Mazda, this is the place. We've got another store in Huntington Beach to take great care of you here. I want to thank them for letting us drive the car. If you want to find out more about the CX-5 and other models, if you want to know more information, troubleshooting, follow this channel. We're going to be putting out a lot of content. So like, comment, subscribe. We'll greatly appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one.